What's going on, people? How's everybody doing today? This is another episode of Will's Sports Show. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Hope everybody had a great sports weekend. And so, we're going to go right at it. You know, had a little tiny rant yesterday, about the New York team that I root for that plays on East Rutherford, New Jersey, that wears blue. And yesterday, I'm just gonna fly out and say that it was a disgrace, a freaking disgrace. Just outrun out joke. The Giants are lucky that fans are not allowed in the stadium because they would have got booed. They would have got booed out of the state. Forget about the stadium. They would have got booed out of the state of New Jersey yesterday. Where do we begin? If you're gonna play like that, don't even show up. Go quarantine somewhere for 2 weeks if you're gonna come out and play like that. I was so pissed the heck off. I gotta try to, watch my language here. Are you serious? You playing against a team that are playing basically a B team. Like if it was the preseason, if it was an opening preseason game, that would probably be the starting lineup. And I'm sorry, was Joe Montana Steve Young quarterback yesterday? Was Roger Craig the running back? Was Jerry Rice the wide receiver yesterday? I think so. Because that's how the 49ers played, and that's how the Giants act like that they was on the field. It's one thing when you lose, it's another thing you don't show up. And they didn't show up at all. And that's what pisses me off the most, when you don't show up. Am I surprised that the Giants lost? No. But I expect whoever won this game, game was gonna be close. Boy, was I wrong. I mean, you can't make it up. You only score 9 points, and you give up 36 points. I don't even know what was the score, because I'm gonna be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen. Once the 49ers scored and it was like 29-6, I got up and I started cooking, because I knew the game was over, and I knew this team didn't show up. Just the garbage that they throw out on that field. And we could talk about this play, we could talk about that play. The bottom line is that this team is a joke. And I'm not one of these fans that's gonna sit here and pat my team in the back if they play like that. No. I already quote unquote gave them 2 more victories. And I'm still mad that they freaking lost that Bear game. But at least they showed up. You don't even show up in this game and you 0-2? Like, the nerve of them. I don't want to hear nothing about this is Joe Judge's first year. I don't want to hear nothing about Daniel Jones is still in the second year. I don't want to hear nothing. Like, at the end of the day, the bottom line is you didn't show up. And it's a team that you could have beaten and you should have beaten. And if you didn't beat them, fine. But to get blown out like that is just a joke. Plain and simple. And I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, no, it's okay, rah, 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 we'll get them next time. No. These moral victories is over. These old Daniel Jones is in the second year, and he needs to, he's still, no. Because it's just, everybody is to blame for it. From the management all the way down to the last player on the roster to come out and play like that. Joe Judge got the nerve to say in his press conference, "Oh, we're gonna bring a team that's gonna show up and that's gonna it's gonna fight for this region in New York." What? We don't want that. We've seen this trash for the past 3 years now, and it's the same garbage over and over again. It's sad to say, but let's be honest. Last year we started out better than this year. Yeah, we won our third game by a missed field goal, but we played better in our third game. You would think that after the first game against the Steelers, they showed some signs. Second game against the Bears, we came back. Third game, you would think that if we did lose, we would lose close or be right down the wire. It was a disgrace from the jump. And it was signs to come. First play of the game, Mr. Jason Garrett, wants to do a play call where he throws, do a little pitch to Edward Ingram. It's bad enough, Edward Ingram, that you drop passes, regular passes. You can't even hold on to a pitch, and then the ball and then fumble the ball. That was signs to come. Then they want to fool us and hang around by sitting here with these field goals here, field goals there, and hang around. And then another play that irked me, which it really wouldn't have mattered, but I was pissed off anyway. It's 22-9. The 49ers about to do an extra kick, and they bad snap. The punter got the ball. You know the punter is only going to do one or two things. They're going to try to run away, or they're going to try to throw the ball away. Mr. Lorenzo Carter, no, let me give him a face mask. Let me grab his face mask and get a penalty. What do you like? Little stuff like that, it just irks me. Just tackle him. You're already down. You know what I'm saying? That was a point that would have been taken off if you just did what you had to do and tackle. Not that it would have mattered because this team ain't show up. But it's like the little stuff. They did not care yesterday. And I don't care what nobody, they did not care. This is a horrible freaking, it was just a disgrace. Just, I'm sorry. I'm not going to sit here and I'm not going to be like, oh, okay, it's okay, let's go. We'll go them next time, please. You 0-3, you playing like this, and then you got the Rams next week, who almost came back and beat the Bills. The Rams are going to destroy us. Are you serious? The 49ers, they didn't have no George Kittle, no Garoppolo, no Richard Sherman, no Mostert, whatever how you say his damn name. And look, you still let the backups run. Number 28, I don't even know his name, was all over the place. You let Mullins look like Steve Young. Like, you can't make this up. I'm tired of it, man. This franchise is going backwards. Only made the playoffs once since 2016. After you won a Super Bowl. How many freaking teams have at least one year, 2 bad years? You would think this is the NFL, where if you have 1 bad year, 2 bad years, you'll come back the 3rd year. No. The Giant team has shown no improvement. None. And then you want to tease us the first 2 games and looking like that you made some type of effort and you still lost the games. But can you at least show up, man? Tired of it, man. When is enough is going to be enough? Just the garbage that they throw out there yesterday. And then you expect me or any Giant fan to think that you're going to beat the Rams next week, or dare I say even show up? I don't know when is it going to end. It started in 2017 with McAdoo, where the team didn't want to play for him. Okay, he's gone. You bring in Pat Shermer, and you don't do nothing there. Now you bring in this Joe Judge. Is it going to be another press conference where he blows smokes up our ass? When Derek Fisher took over on the Knicks, he quote-unquote had the best press conference you ever see. Look how that turned out. So is this going to be another great press conference, best press conference we ever seen, and then it's garbage? Are we going to get another coach within the next 2 years? I know Saquon Barkley is hurt, but you got to show up, man. Got to show up. That was a joke and a disgrace on Sunday. Got the nerve to sit here and a play like that. No fans there, but you know everybody's watching. All we asked was you to show up, and you don't even do that? Yeah, I would have been mad if you would have lost, but a close game. But really? 36-9? It's disgusting, man. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. Y'all shouldn't even get paid for that game. Us New York Giant fans that work hard for our money, and we don't get as much, we damn sure don't get as much money as y'all got, need to give us that money. Sitting there watching that trash. So ticked off. I'm still ticked off from yesterday. I hate it. I hate it when you beat yourself and you don't show up. This is football. You can lose. I understand that, but when you play like that, then don't even bother to put on a uniform. Seriously. Should I even sit here and bother to even watch next Sunday? I am, because I'm a fool and I love my team. But what's gonna be the final score there? You gonna give 50 points like you did when you played the Rams a couple of years ago at MetLife Stadium? I'm not gonna sit here and say X's and O's and go by play because it's worthless. The bottom line is that this team ain't show up. They got out coached, they got outplayed, and that's just the bottom line. And I'm not saying that this Giant team has Hall of Famers all over the place, but I'm sorry, you have just horrible performance, man. Show the hell up on Inglewood on Sunday, please. Can you at least do that? And when I mean show up, I don't mean just get off the plane and when you go to the stadium, put on a uniform and that's showing up. No, I mean actually playing a hard game. Fuck, excuse my language. I was about to curse. Just a joke. And then the other New York team, they're another one. You know, I feel sorry for Jet fans too. I'm not even going to talk about that game. As soon as Sam Darnold threw that interception, pick six, the game was over. And he threw another interception in the end zone. Like, what are these two quarterbacks going to be the franchise quarterback for the Jets and Giants or what? Jets play on Broncos. The Jets play Broncos on Thursday. Why be surprised if the Broncos win? Just greatest city in the world, and we got teams that play like crap. It was another You Suck Sunday. Of course, all four teams lost. And I said it before, I said it again, I'm a Yankee fan, because if I wasn't a Yankee fan, I wouldn't have nothing to look forward to. Nothing. Playoffs for the Yankees start on Tuesday. They play Cleveland. I'll definitely get into that Monday. I mean tomorrow. I'm sorry, tomorrow. Of course, the Patriots won. Of course, Tom Brady and New England and Tampa Bay won. Arizona continues to impress, even though they lost to Detroit. All these, like, I'm sorry, the two worst teams in football play in New York. Even teams that are 0-3, at least they play better than the Giants and Jets. Just sickening, man. It's just sickening and sad that we got to sit here and watch this garbage every year, man. Every year. And I'm supposed to sit here and take this? No. Giant fans don't deserve that. Jet fans don't deserve that. I know the Falcons blow leads left and right, but at least they still in the game. Now, I know Falcon fans ain't trying to hear that. And another thing I want to say to some Giant fans out there, I know we can't stand Dallas. I know we can't stand the Eagles. And I know most Giant fans can't stand Washington. But do me a favor. We have no business to be talking trash about no team right now. Especially teams like Dallas and Philly. All right, Dallas is 1-2. All right, Philly is 0-2-1, and Washington is 1-2. But last time I checked, Philly and Dallas make the playoffs recently, and they win divisions. So how does that look? We sitting here saying, "Oh, ha, Dallas lost," but look at our team. At least Philly and Dallas was in it the last game of the year last year, and of course Philly beat us the last game of the year last year to win the division. At least Dallas has made the playoffs a lot more recently than the Giants and the Eagles as well. The Eagles recently won a Super Bowl, and I can't stand both teams, but I'm just making a point. How does that look? We sitting here talking trash to these fan bases, and look at our record, and look what we've done the past 3 years. That doesn't look right. So word to the wise, says the Giant fans, I love talking trash about other teams in Dallas and Philly and Washington. Let's pipe down. Let's do what we have to do first. Let's hope that our team mans up and at least win some game this year, because I don't know when these wins are coming. Before we even start talking trash, because at the end of the day, we're in last place. It's embarrassing, man, what this team has done the past 3 years. Embarrassing. Show some guts. I just have no words, man. None. Best team in New York right now is the Bills. And they're damn near all the way up in Canada. Nowhere near the city in New York. Nowhere. It needs to stop, man. It needs to stop. And I'm tired of saying that. Only team in New York that plays professional sports that is competent. You could say the Islanders. You know, they made it to the conference. They made it to the conference finals this year. But I mean, as far as basketball, football, and baseball, is the Yankees. And again, thank God I'm a Yankee fan, because Lord knows if I was a Met fan or if I wasn't a baseball fan at all, I don't know what I would do with myself. Definitely gonna touch base on NBA. Congratulations to Miami. You know, they did what they had to do. Won yesterday. They Eastern Conference champions. Lakers, you know, as expected, took care of the Nuggets. All I'm gonna say with that is I'm happy for Anthony Davis. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Game 1 is on Wednesday. Let's go Heat. I'm sure a lot of people expecting the Lakers to blow them out. I don't think so. I really think that the Heat have a legitimate shot with their toughness and their defense. They got a shot, so it should be a great series. Definitely gonna touch base on that a lot more. I'm definitely gonna touch base on that more on tomorrow. Definitely gonna have some Yankee talk, as tomorrow's game 1 playing against the Cleveland Indians. Shane Bieber, you know, facing against Garrett Cole. Should be a great pitcher matchup. Definitely gonna touch base on all. Tomorrow's definitely gonna be Yankee Day, so definitely gonna chime in on that. But that's all I got for you guys. You know, this is probably won't be the last rant that I'll have, but just hope you guys have a good day, and I'll definitely talk to you guys tomorrow.